Workers' organizations are critical to achieving the decent work agenda. Ensuring their voices are heard matters more than ever as we tackle the COVID-19 pandemic and its effects on the world of work. 2 new reports from the ILO will help achieve this. The active participation of workers and their organizations can help us recover better and build forward together.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues and friends, I commend the International Labour Organization and all of you for your hard work in launching this trade union reference manual. The UN system is committed to human-centered progress and policies that are fully aligned with the ILO Centenary Declaration for the Future of Work. Workers' organizations are critical to promoting full and productive employment, decent work for all, social dialogue, social protection, and partnerships as key elements of national and global policies, and so much more. Your initiative can help accelerate progress in this decade of action to deliver the Sustainable Development Goals. As we look to the challenges ahead, I invite workers' organizations to fully engage with the UN resident coordinators, governments, and employers' organizations. Your voice is central to integrating decent work and economic growth into all national development policies, trade and investments, and budgetary processes. Your input and partnership are also vital in ongoing common UN common country assessments and cooperation framework processes guiding UN work on the ground. I encourage you to participate in Agenda 2030 voluntary national report processes at the regional and global levels to guarantee that workers' concerns and priorities are adequately addressed, including in social protection flaws. All of this is fundamental to delivering decent work, dignity, justice, and security to working men and women across the world.
Le cadre de coopération des Nations Unies offre aux syndicats une opportunité unique d'influencer la politique nationale de développement. Maintenant, comme nous le vivons tous, et très durement d'ailleurs, nous sommes en pleine pandémie de coronavirus. Et vous savez que cette pandémie a réduit à néant beaucoup de progrès qui ont été réalisés pour l'atteinte des objectifs de développement durable au niveau de beaucoup de pays. Par ce conséquent, les cadres de coopération des Nations Unies offrent aux syndicats la possibilité d'influencer, la possibilité de changer le cours actuel des choses pour que, disons, nous nous retrouvons dans une après-Covid qui soit meilleure à ce qu'on a connu avant la pandémie.
We know that even before COVID-19, there was a crisis, inequality, creating anger and despair, unemployment for too many, a breakdown in formal employment, with 60% of workers in the informal economy, and indeed, of course, the climate emergency. So we want a new social contract, a social contract with 5 key demands: jobs, jobs and jobs, climate-friendly jobs, rights with a floor of rights and minimum income for all workers. And indeed, we want to see social protection, universal social protection, and the solidarity of a global social protection fund. Equality, income, gender and race, which means we can have an inclusive society where development and peace underpin a world with people at the centre.
At ILO-ACTRAV, we are intensifying our efforts in supporting trade union initiatives that are meant towards expanding the capacities and influence for policymaking at national level through the cooperation frameworks, Agenda 2030 and the SDGs, also the voluntary national and regional review processes. COVID-19 has also shown the urgent need for trade unions to develop their own internal sustainable development strategies, and this is also on top of ACTRAV's work agenda.